I meant to bring this up to you a couple of seconds ago as a guy that's from New York City, right? Mm-hmm. I was in Manhattan over the weekend and I was visiting my mom. And New York fascinates me. And Abby, you used to work up there also.
Oh my God, I love New York. It's the greatest place ever.
What is it you love about New York?
You know what? I had to write this down for my Farmer Wants a Wife application because they're like, why do you consider yourself a city girl? And for me, I feel like my summer in New York is when I claimed the title of city girl because I went back to Jack's like the next year. I couldn't really claim city girl. But for me, I love the access to everything. It makes communities easier to get into. You see your friends more often. If you want to try out a new restaurant, it's easy to get there. The anxiety I have leaving my house trying to get anywhere in Atlanta because of traffic is so overwhelming that being in New York just makes me feel so much more connected to people and my life.
For whatever reason, and I have been going to New York my entire life. I was born in Queens and then lived in Long Beach, Long Island for the first 7 years of my life, and then gone back to Manhattan my entire life as my mom stayed there. It finally clicked with me. I started to like New York on this trip. And
really?
Yeah, for two reasons.
It only took you how many years?
Right.
My entire life. Well, growing up in San Diego, where the pace is so slow, and now living in Atlanta, then you go up to New York and the pace is just so fast. I used to say that I can't deal with it. I can't keep up with New Yorkers, man. It's too intense. And on this particular trip, I realized nobody in New York cares about your pace at all. They don't care about you, not a little bit. And it is so liberating.
Oh my God, I love it. And you know the best part about New York? No small talk. Oh my God.
Zero.
Okay, so
absolutely zero.
It's the greatest.
So this is where I was going with this. And this was the funny part of my day in New York. So look, I'm trying to do small little things in New York because I'm trying to put off going to see my mom because I know it's going to be a very painful meeting, right? So I literally walked 6.5 miles in New York before I went to go see my mom. But I'm like, you know what? Oh, I need new shoes. So, and it was just like one of 9 things that I decided to do before I went to go see her. So I go in to get some shoes. I go to a Nike store, right? And being from the South and also being from San Diego, well, like you said, small talk, we're friendly, right? I go into the Nike store and the person working there, the greeter at the Nike store just looks as you come in and doesn't even say hi.
Yeah, the greeters don't greet.
Greeters don't greet at all, right?
Nope.
And then I say, morning, how you doing? Silence. And she goes, what can I help you with? And I'm like, I love New York.
It's so efficient.
It is so efficient. I mean, there was silence when I said, how you doing? Because I was expecting, the obligatory, oh, I'm fine, how are you? New Yorkers look you right in the face. They ain't going to answer you.
I'm glad you're saying this, both of these things, because the first part, I've been telling people that for years. It seems like everybody's biggest complaint about going to New York when you're not from New York is the speed and having to feel like you have to keep up with everything. And I always tell people, why do you feel like you have to keep up?
Yeah.
Like no one cares. No one is paying attention to anything you do. Everybody is in their own world with their own issues, minding their own business, and you'll be fine. Like that's one of my favorite parts about New York. And people, I can see why, especially if you're from the South, that people consider it rude the way that people are, but it's really not. It's just efficient. It's just, we're not going to fluff. We're not going to fake. We're going to get to the point. How can I help you? Here it is. Have a great day.
It is the least caring city in the world, and it is beautiful.
I don't care about anything, man. Nothing at all. Going through too much.
Nothing. Zero.
The Bert Show.